Battle of the Brains, presented by Invest 529, Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features Glen Allen High School versus Grafton High School. Let's play.
Hello and welcome to Battle of the Brains, Virginia's only televised high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. They're competing for a share of $20,000 in scholarship money, courtesy of Invest 529 and the E.W. Scripps Foundation. The academic athletes joining us today are the Jaguars of Glen Allen High School, coached by Meg Rakowski. Glen Allen High School is a public school in Henrico County, just outside the city of Richmond. The school's theme this year is Next Starts Now. Your journey, your mission, your move. Also with us today, the Clippers of Grafton High School, coached by Rachel McBride and Tina Marie Hamilton. Located in York County, Grafton High School offers several special programs, including the Governor's School for Advanced Learning, Technical and Career Education, and Army NJROTC for Leadership Development. It's great to have all these students here with us today. Welcome to you all. Our match today will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players wishing to answer will buzz in and wait for me to call on them before giving their answer. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, let's go with the first toss-up round. Which of the 4 continents that each start with the letter A is the last alphabetically? Michael.
Australia.
Correct. Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia. Among the most famous objects of this type is ALH 84001, which probably came from Eos Chasma. Name this kind of rock that hits the Earth's surface. Wes.
Meteor.
That is incorrect. Grafton? Colin?
Meteorite.
That is correct. In the NFL, they would be called a touchdown and an extra point. What are they called in rugby sevens? Wes.
A touch.
That is incorrect. Grafton? They are called a try, which is 5 points, and a conversion, which is 2 points. Founded in 2001, what is the most recent department to be added to the U.S. presidential cabinet? Wes.
Department of Homeland Security.
That is correct, currently headed by Christy Nome. What type of volcanic rock is also used to exfoliate the skin, usually the feet? Sonia.
Pumice.
That is correct. Daewoo, Kia, and Hyundai are automakers based in which Asian country? Michael.
South Korea.
That's correct. You may need your pencil and paper. 3 consecutive odd integers have a sum of 63. What are the 3 numbers? Tyson.
19, 21, and 23.
That is correct. King Charles III is the head of state of which of the following? Michael?
England.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Grafton. King Charles III is the head of state of which of the following? The Isle of Langerhans, the Isle of Lucy, or the Isle of Man? Camden?
Isle of Man.
That is correct. It's located in the Irish Sea. In which book of the Bible would you find the following sentence? And when he had opened the 7th seal, Wes?
Revelations.
Correct. There was silence in heaven. Peeling an onion releases acids that mix with enzymes in the vegetable to form a gas called propanthenyl S-oxide. This gas rises to mix with water in your eyes to create what specific acid? Sonia.
Sulfuric acid.
That is correct. Just weak enough to cause a burning sensation. All right, teams, watch the video monitor for a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch with a video question.
Who was the King of Great Britain and Ireland during the American Revolution?
Michael.
George III.
That's correct. The Mediterranean Sea is a body of water bordered by Europe, Africa, and Asia. Spell Mediterranean. Michael.
MEDITERRANEAN.
That is correct. In classical ballet, there are how many basic foot positions? Sonia.
5.
5 is correct, numbered 1st through 5th positions. You may need your pencil and paper. What is the area in square feet of a triangle whose sides have lengths equal to 10, 6, and 8 feet? Colin.
24.
24 is correct, yes. What Anglican first name was given to Pocahontas when she converted to Christianity? We're going to throw out that question. We're having a buzzer malfunction there. The name was Rebecca. In the comics and movies, which one of Spider-Man's enemies is actually an alien symbiote? Camden.
Venom.
Correct. The human body has a wide variety of bones. Which ones function as the hearing bones? Wes.
The oscles.
That is correct, or anvil, hammer, and stirrup. After the War of the Spanish Succession, this city came under Austrian control, and Napoleon later made it the capital of the Cisalpine Republic. Name this leading city of Lombardy, the second most populous. Michael.
Milan.
Correct, most populous in Italy. And that buzzer is the end of our first toss-up round. A good job by our teams. Up next, we'll introduce today's players to you, and then they'll take on the category round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Want to catch up on the full season of play? Find full episodes on our YouTube channel. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Glen Allen High School with 110 points. Our team from Grafton High School with 40 points. And we'll get back to our match just ahead, but first we want to introduce you to today's players. First, our team from Glen Allen High School. Up first is our Wes Boggs, who is a senior, is a member of the marching band, also an Eagle Scout who enjoys hiking and plans to major in secondary education and become a history teacher. Next up is Michael Kiley, who is a senior, enjoys hiking, traveling, and watching movies. Favorite subject in school, he tells us, is history and would like to work in politics. Our team captain is Tyson Henry, who is a senior, enjoys math and science, hopes to major in nuclear or chemical engineering in college, and outside of school enjoys playing soccer, basketball, video games, and seeing friends. And wrapping up our team from Glen Allen High School is Soumya Kandakuri, who is a senior, enjoys science class and hanging out with friends, likes to read and write stories, goes down random internet rabbit holes, I do that too, and enjoys playing the violin. That is our team from Glen Allen High School. Great to have you all here with us today for Battle of the Brains. Now let's meet our team from Grafton High School. First up is Austin Rader, who is a senior. Austin's taking courses in the biological science strand at the Governor's School for Science and Technology, wants to major in biology on a pre-med track in college, and he enjoys leading Grafton's marching band's percussion session and training for the 2026 Karate National Championships. We wish you best of luck. Our team captain from Grafton is Camden Fowler, who is a senior. Camden also attends the Governor's School for Science and Technology. He's part of the Wilcox Archery Club and has been an archer for 4 years. And Camden plans to become a doctor. Next up is Alan Nee, who is a sophomore. Alan tells us his favorite subject is history. In his free time, he enjoys drawing, running, and solving Rubik's Cubes. And wrapping up our team is Colin Burns, who's a junior who enjoys music, swimming, and video games. Favorite subjects are math and science. Great to have the team from Grafton High School here with us today playing Battle of the Brains. And now our teams will take on the category round, where they will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If the team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they'll receive a 20-point bonus. All right, teams, here are today's categories from which you may choose. They are state flowers, Virginia college towns, and famous duos. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, though they may confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answer. By the rules, the high score team gets first choice of category. That is our team from Glen Allen High School. So Tyson, quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you'd like to play.
Do you want to do college towns?
Yeah, we could. Okay, I think that's good as well. Do you know it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do Virginia college towns.
All right, given the university, tell me the city in which it's located. The first is James Madison University.
Harrisonburg.
Correct. Virginia Military Institute.
Lynchburg.
Lexington. Virginia Union University.
Richmond.
Correct. College of William and Mary.
Williamsburg.
Correct. Old Dominion University.
Newport News, I think. It's Norfolk.
Norfolk is correct. Virginia Tech.
Blacksburg.
Correct. Virginia Commonwealth University.
Richmond.
Correct. Liberty University.
Lynchburg.
Correct. University of Virginia.
Charlottesville.
Correct. And finally, Washington and Lee University.
Lynchburg again?
Lynchburg.
That would be Lexington. All right, you know your college towns. Our next category for Grafton will be either state flowers or famous duos. Camden, talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what you would like to play.
We're going to do famous duos.
All right, I will give you half of a famous duo. You name the other. The first is folk singers Simon and who?
Garfunkel.
Garfunkel is correct. 1920s anarchists Sacco and
Vanzetti.
What?
Vanzetti.
Vanzetti.
Vanzetti is correct. Sacco and Vanzetti. Comedians Jay and
Pass.
Silent Bob. Magicians Penn and
Teller.
Teller is correct. Book publishers Simon and
Pass.
that would be Simon and Schuster. Las Vegas entertainers Siegfried and
Pass.
Siegfried and Roy. British stop motion characters Wallace and
Gromit.
correct. Cartoon producers Hannah,
John.
that would be Barbera, Hanna-Barbera. Outlaws Bonnie and
Clyde.
correct. And finally, plumbers Mario and
Luigi.
that is correct. Good job by our teams in the category round. Up next, another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow Battle of the Brains on social media. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Glen Allen High School with 150 points. Our team from Grafton High School with 70 points. And it's back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. First, a reminder to our teams, you do lose points if you interrupt a question with an incorrect answer. The other team then has the chance to answer. There, of course, is no conferring in the toss-up rounds. Its original title was The Strike. Name this famous 1957 novel by Ayn Rand. Wes.
Roundheads.
That is incorrect. Grafton? Alan?
Alle Shrugged.
That is correct. A unit and a law are named for what man who determined that the current that flows through a wire... Austin?
Ampere.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Glen Allen. A unit and a law are named for what man who determined that the current that flows through a wire is a proportional cross-section area and is inversely proportional to its length. Tyson?
Ohm.
That is correct. George Ohm. In what state is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame located? Wes?
Ohio.
Cleveland, Ohio, yes. This first item in Charles Messier's catalog of celestial objects dates back... Alan?
The Crab Nebula.
That is correct. Dates back to a supernova of 1054. Name the position in December 2024. Name to the position in December 2024. Who is the current head football coach for the North Carolina Tar Heels? Wes?
Bill Belichick.
Correct. What disease was initially targeted by the March of Dimes Foundation established by Franklin D. Roosevelt? Austin?
Polio.
Correct. In 1913, the first subway in the southern hemisphere was opened in the Argentine capital. Name the city. Michael?
Buenos Aires.
Correct. What is the term for a hypothetical tunnel through space-time that connects... Tyson?
Wormhole.
Correct. Connects wildly distant regions. Lee and Perrins is one of the best-known brands of Worcestershire sauce. Spell Worcestershire. Michael?
WORCESTERSHIRE.
And that is absolutely correct. Most people can't say the word, though. In what has been called the day the music died, 3 of the most beloved musicians of the 1950s were killed in a plane crash. The Big Bopper, Richie Valens, and what leader of the Crickets? Michael?
Buddy Holly.
That is correct. You may need your pencil and paper. Kayla just moved into a new row house and wants to plant a garden. She wants a rectangular shape with a length 3 feet shorter than twice its width. She has a space for a perimeter of 60 feet. In feet, what are the dimensions of Kayla's garden? Tyson?
19 by 41.
That is incorrect. Grafton? Colin?
7. Wait, no.
I'm on.
It would be 11 feet wide by 19 feet long. K2 is the name of the world's second highest mountain. For what does the letter K stand? Wes?
Kali.
That is incorrect. Grafton? Austin?
Kilimanjaro.
It's actually Karakoram, the name of the range of which the mountain is part. The Lincoln Memorial has how many columns? One. Michael?
22.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for Grafton. Has how many columns? One each for the states of the Union at the time of the president's passing. Austin?
18.
It's actually double that at 36. It is the type of wool that has a production rate of about 30,000 pounds a year compared to about 3 million pounds of sheep's wool. Name this type of wool that comes from the soft undercoat of goats bred to produce it. Michael?
Kashmir.
Correct. This Indo-European language is today spoken primarily in Iran and Afghanistan. By what name is this Persian language known? Wes?
Dari.
That is incorrect. Grafton? Alan?
Farsi.
Farsi is correct. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead, and we'll double the point value. Stay tuned to see which of our teams is today's winner, and we'll continue on here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more. Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores as we head now into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Glen Allen High School with 220 points. Our team from Grafton High School with 100 points. And in this final round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finished reading the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. Good luck, teams. This is our final toss-up round. Finish the lyric from a song from a classic movie musical. I could while away the hours conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain, and my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching. Camden?
From my brain.
That is incorrect. Glen Allen? Wes?
Through my brain.
If I only had a brain. It's from The Wizard of Oz. Which Puerto Rican rapper, actor, and wrestler portrays Happy Gilmore's caddy? Michael?
Bad Bunny.
Correct, and Happy Gilmore too. All right, players, watch the video monitors for a video question from a member of the Battle of the Brains Brainy Bunch.
In part, to win the hand of loyalist Peggy Shippen, which general betrayed the Continental Army?
Alan?
Benedict Arnold.
Correct. A quarterback's desperation heave at the end of a game is commonly...
Hail Mary.
Oh, that is incorrect. I'll finish the question. Commonly called a Hail Mary, what is the Latin phrase for Hail Mary? And that would be Ave Maria. What late actor and two-time Oscar winner portrayed Lex Luthor in the first two feature-length Superman movies? And that was Gene Hackman. Who was the Pulitzer Prize-winning New England poet whose best-known poem is Mending Wall? Alan?
Wilberforce.
Correct. What Italian physicist who discovered the 4 largest moons of Jupiter was tried by the Catholic Church? Michael?
Galileo.
Correct, for his belief in heliocentrism. Both the words and the music of the popular Protestant hymn, A Mighty Fortress is Our God, which was first published in 1528, were provided by what notable religious revolutionary? Wes?
Martin Luther.
Correct. Boutros Ghali and U Tant have both held the position of Secretary General for what organization? Michael?
The United Nations.
Correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. From a Native American language, spell Susquehanna. Wes?
S-U-S-Q-U-E-H-A-N-A.
That is incorrect. Grafton? Camden?
S-U-S-Q-U-E-H-A-N-N-A.
That is correct, the double N's. Name the 16th century mathematician famous for trying to find the solution to the equation A3 plus B3 equals C3. Austin?
Pythagoras.
That is incorrect. It would be a cubed plus b cubed equals c cubed. Glen Allen? Tyson?
Leonard Euler.
It was actually Fermat, Pierre de Fermat. It was Fermat's last theorem. What is the name brand of Nabisco's best-selling food product? Colin?
Oreo.
That is correct. Which poor English lad was one of 5 lucky winners to tour Willy Wonka's chocolate factory? Michael?
Charlie Bucket.
Correct. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde were ghosts featured. Wes?
Pac-Man.
Correct, from the 80s. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double-check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow along at Battle of the Brains on social media. Join us next week on Battle of the Brains as we welcome students from First Colonial High School playing against students from Benedictine College Preparatory. Don't miss the action.
And now here is the final score for today's match, determining which team will continue on in this season's competition. Ending our game with a final score of 180 points, our team from Grafton High School. Great job today by Austin, Camden, Allen, and Colin. Thank you for playing Battle of the Brains, and we wish you the best of luck in the rest of your school year. Our winners today with a final score of 320 points, our team from Glen Allen High School. Congratulations to Sonia, Tyson, Michael, and Wes, and we'll see you in round 2. Congratulations. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you so much for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Invest 529.